catastrophic damage and you'll be fine. There you go, you're fine. See that?
Okay.
Now just rally Lings into his base and win.
Never put that hatch on my hotkey. I would have had a lot more larvae, I feel like.
Now, don't run up the ramp and crash into a bunch of banelings. If you have banelings of your own, you're going to rally those into his mineral line. Into his mineral line. Not up the ramp, into his mineral line. There you go. And you're just still making units, sending them down the map. Oh dear, J-Mag. Alright, now you can get, you have the Ling advantage. Careful, careful. This is just Ling micro. This is where the game gets fun. And you still want to be making Banes 1 or 2 at a time. Don't let that one Baneling kill all your Zerglings! We don't want that to happen. That's a bad trade.
My hotkeys are so messed up.
Well, get them fixed. Take a breath. Get situated. You have 7 larvae in your main, 3 more in your natural. Those all need to be Lings. You have a larva advantage. You should be able to only make Lings and win the game right now. He should not be able to match your production. He can't possibly match your production. There you go. Good control.
There's this weird little Baneling micro game that I found.
Right, I don't know why the hell you're letting your Banelings... You don't want to control your Banelings. You want to just set them and forget about them. Just send them into his mineral line and forget about them altogether. Let him worry about it. Let him spend his APM on dealing with it.
Oh, Christ.
That was not good circling control. You never want to run up a ramp blindly like that, because that shit happens. You still need to be morphing Banes and sending them up 2 at a time.
Okay, so I'm constantly going to be morphing. I feel like whenever I send the Banes up the ramp, he just has Banelings there waiting.
That's fine. You'll trade Banes for Banes all day long. That's okay with you, because you're ahead. You have the advantage. And you're still just morphing them 2 at a time and sending them up. And then you can run your Lings up behind it.
I guess I shouldn't have wasted that Baneling, but...
I think he just attacked a creep tuber. A Baneling.
Oh, okay.
There's the money shot that you want. Well, kinda.
Stupid drones. I don't know how done those Banelings are.
And you just gotta finish right now. All that's left is for you to win the game, but you keep making bad trades like this.
Oh, Lord. He's mightily battling me.
There you go.
Yeah, this is actually something I have a really hard time with.
Run right up behind the Banes. Run right up behind the Banes.
Something I have a hard time with is finishing my games like this.
Oh, it's over now.
And actually, one thing I have a really hard time with if I do go Ling Baneling is when they have like a couple spine crawlers. I feel like my Banelings are completely ineffective.
Yeah, when he has a couple spine crawlers, you've done the damage that you need to do already. He's invested in defense. You're ahead in drones because he's made spines. You just back off and expand.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like I often try and push way too hard with my Zergling Baneling because I'm like, well, I've already committed to putting down the Baneling nest and spending all this gas. But I guess that's not really true since he's invested in spines.
Right. That was good. I mean, that wasn't great.
Not great.
It was kind of ugly, but we got there. Yeah, one step at a time. We got there.
Yeah.
Put my status on busy because I keep getting messaged in game and it's annoying. So, what worked there? The Lings and the Banes, they worked. See, he opened slow Lings, and you saw there the power of speed. It allows you to get into his mineral line and do some damage, and then still defend successfully back at home.
Yeah, I can't believe that's something I never would have done. Is like try and kill his queen with those Lings, and then somehow try and defend it my own.
Yeah, I mean, you're
natural.
fine.
I would have always ran my guys back.
Speedlings are always going to beat slowlings as long as you have, somewhat of an even number of stuff, and especially if you have a queen and drones in the mix as well. Drones have more health than lings, or at least I think they do.
Yeah, that's actually, but they have less DPS.
Yeah,
so.
but I mean, they're great kind of tanky bodies to have in the mix there. So anyway, we're going to jump in and play another one. What did not work there? We're no longer, when playing against banelings, are we going to run blindly up a ramp with all of our lings?
Yeah.
That's not a good plan.
I should have. Yeah.
our baneling control in general is a little bit lacking. You keep trying to morph banelings and then micro them individually. You don't want to do that. There is a time and a place for microing banelings yourself. There absolutely is, but it's not right now. It's not during this session, and it's not until you hit a little bit higher of a level.
Okay.
For the time being, you want to just make banelings, rally them into his base, and forget about them altogether. And I'm going to talk about that for just a second before we start this next game.
Absolutely.
I want you to think about the APM that you have available to you.
Yeah.
And every action that you do, every effective action that you do, is a little bit of a tax on that APM.
Yes.
There's a small tax on your APM when you go to inject. There's a small tax on your APM when you go to make units of some kind. And of course, there's a very significant tax on your APM when you're microing and controlling your stuff in a fight. So, if you're already having to control your Zerglings against his banelings, you're creating a very, very large burden on yourself when you also try to control your own banelings at the same time. So, you can actually free up a lot of this, quote, APM tax by just not microing your banelings. If you send your banelings to his mineral line and forget about them, then he has to deal with it. He has to deal with it. If he doesn't, what happens?
They kill all of his Lings or drones.
Exactly. So we send the banelings into his mineral line and we just forget that we even made them. And then the APM tax is on him. And you're free to spend all your energy microing lings, doing injections, making units, and being perfect in every other way. So you basically take all the burden and you put it on him, and you say, here, you deal with this, I'm going to do other shit to kill you more. And I promise you, if you can get that through your head in the course of a game, it's going to free up so much stuff for your hands to do, and you're going to be like, ooh, this is sweet. So from now on, if we get into a situation like we just had where we're playing banelings against banelings, you're going to morph two banes, you're going to set the rally point, and then you're just going to forget about them altogether. Alright?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Alright.
So is he planning on going Ling Bling again, or is it just going to be up
I have no
in the
idea.
air?
You want me to ask him?
No,
No, that'd be fucking cheating. Of course you don't. You're going to scout, and you're going to be responsive, like a good Zerg player.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's actually like the very first thing that I learned about StarCraft was that you have to scout religiously. That's still a problem.
Yeah, and it's still a problem at every level.
Especially against Terran. I hate Marines more than anything.
They're annoying.
Mainly, I think I actually hate Overlords. They just clump over your base, they're slow, they're stupid. They look like testicles.
They look like testicles.
Well, kind of. One really gangly testicle.
I'm just trying to fathom what your mind must think to look at a... I don't even want to go there.
No, it's not for the stream. It's not stream acceptable.
No.
This isn't Howard Stern.
Let's keep it PG-13. Alright, so 9 Overlord.
Do you ever do any sort of like other, like 10 Overlord extractor trick?
Sure. If I screw up and accidentally make a 10th
Yeah. Against random, actually, every time I do the 10 Overlord extractor trick, so because I scout with my 10th drone. Is that okay, you think, or?
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
It's you're throwing away 35 minerals when you do that.
Okay. Every random player, I swear to God, that I play does some form of really awesome, powerful cheese. I don't think I've ever played a straight-up game with a random player.
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. Well, yeah, if you're playing against a random, you do want to scout earlier. I misinterpreted your question.
Okay.
Yeah, I scout on 9 against random as well. So you're not wrong to do that. And in that case, okay, I understand exactly where you're coming from with that question. Yeah, if I'm playing against a random, I will go all the way up to 10 drones. I will scout with my 10th drone, and then I'll make my overlord.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking that.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many games I've lost to a 6 pool when they spawn a Zerg and I don't know that.
Yeah. It's annoying. But as long as you do this 14 pool, 14 gas, 14 pool stuff, you should be safe against 6 pool.
Oh, that's actually something I really want to ask you about. I feel like doing some sort of like 6-7 pool where you bring lings and drones and build a spine crawler is really strong, and I don't actually know how to defend it. I've been trying to work it out. My roommate plays, and he plays Zerg, and he's about the same as I am, and it feels like completely random. I don't actually know how to hold it. Sometimes I hold it, sometimes I don't. It feels just...
It's hard.
Yeah.
You're right, it's hard. And I've lost to that kind of thing. Machine lost to TLO in a tournament to that kind of thing. It's not easy. But you just gotta, you know, if he brings all his drones, you have to bring all your drones. You need a third guy in gas. Oh no, you don't. I lied. You've already started your speed. You're fine. You're doing everything right. Do not listen to me.
Okay.
Shui said he lost to it before too, and Shui is like a 3K Master League Zerg player.
Okay. That makes me feel definitely a little
Run
bit
has
better.
never lost to it. Apparently, he's better than all of us.
Oh man, what a beast.
So let's get up that ramp with the lings and figure out what's coming.
Oh, that's exactly what
And
happened.
also,
I forgot to.
You're supposed to be expanding. There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
There we go. Yeah, my APM, my effective APM isn't super high.
That's okay. You see lings, you see a spine crawler, do you see, what else do you see? You do see the roach horn now, so you can get the hell out of there. This is what we played against in the first game, so you should be very happy to just back off, make like a couple more lings, but you're going to go right into droning here soon. When he goes to expand, we're going to use our mobility to really harass that. Remember what we said in the first game, right?
Yeah.
If we can harass with like two-pronged stuff, we want to. So you're not. No. There's a spine crawler up there. You're not going to do any damage there. Just leave it alone. Forget about it. And don't send your overlord into the base. Just cover the ramp with him so you can see.
How many drones am I actually? He's not supposed to be in there. How many drones am I actually going to be making?
1 or 2 rounds tops.
Okay.
You have 100 gas. You can make a roach one. Send a couple drones down to your. Well, not just yet, but soon you're going to send a couple drones down to your expansion.
Then I should put my guys back on gas when?
Let's put guys back on gas when your roach horn finishes.
Okay.
You're going to want an Evo chamber soon. I'm kind of feeling that out myself. I mean, against this kind of a build, I would just be playing. I would feel like I'm very safe to drone and be aggressive.
I remember last time we talked, I mainly just worked on trying to hold a 15 hatch against you, and it was incredibly, extremely difficult. I don't actually have a problem like that against the people that I play, but so I'm making roaches now.
That's fine. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but even since then, I haven't really been going 15 hatch. I just feel like it's almost not worth it.
I think speeding expands a little bit safer. Your overlord on the ramp sees what exactly?
He sees roaches and wings.
Yep.
The roaches have no upgrades.
He doesn't seem to be showing any inkling of an interest in an expansion.
Okay.
So you need to be doing what?
Building roaches.
Yes.
And
how much gas do you need to sustain roach production?
I think on 2 bases you can do it off 2 geysers.
Exactly. That is the
right
correct
now
answer.
I'm low.
And what do you see with your overlords?
An expansion going down.
Okay, so where are your links?
They are attacking it.
Love it. You killed it. You're using your mobility to your advantage. That's awesome.
I have so much money.
Lots and lots. So just spend your money, and you're not making drones. You're only making lings and roaches.
Yeah, I get into this bad habit of being like, oh, I
overload
should
the
make roaches, so I don't make lings. I know that doesn't.
See, he's trying to expand.